Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good whatever time it is in your location. Have a blessed day. And here we go. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Give me some feedbacks before we actually start. Just remember, I'm here for the people. So if you can call and you can comment, that is the most important. All right. The link is there. You can call anytime and come join us. Fixing some stuff here on the screen. As you can tell, how everybody is feeling this morning. Good. All right. It's raining really outside, like thunderstorm. Messi's brother is in the building. Paul. His new name is Paul. His brother. He's his bodyguard. Messi's bodyguard. You don't touch Messi, otherwise you are in big trouble. Please click that like button. Thank you so much, Mr. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, I can see. Laurenz, just tell our owners to stop. Right? To stop raiding Brighton. We are Chelsea. We should go for our own target. Okay. I will make sure that I call Todd Boyle. Yeah, he's my neighbor here, right? I make sure that I call him and tell him to stop stealing Brighton's target. He stole his the entire team. Basically, took Grandpora with all his coaching staff. Now he took all their scouting people over there. Their office people. The next one I heard is gonna be the kitchen lady and the ball boys. All of them are gonna sign for Chelsea and leave Brighton. So yeah, definitely I will make sure that I make a call and tell him to stop. We are Chelsea, but we need players from somewhere, huh? We need also to buy. You don't want to buy from Brighton and you're going to buy from Sao Paulo or from Rio de Janeiro or somewhere. Huh? Players need to come from somewhere. That is the nature of the business. So if Brighton got a bowler like Caicedo, Estupinha, you have to go for them. That's how business works, right? So people, woke up 3 o'clock in the morning for the people, as usual. Because this time is like my house. My blue army are just like sleeping. So I have a little bit of time to be here with my people. So you call us if you have time. The link is there, free of charge for everybody. No money asked. And all we ask in this channel is you help us. Just one like, one click, 1 second of your life. If we can get to 100 likes as soon as we can, it's gonna be amazing. God bless you. If you wanna bless your day and bless mine, all I'm asking for you is 1 second, 1 click. How is your location right now? I see it's just like raining crazy outside. I have some heavy rain and flood warning right now. After snow and cold, today is kind of not that cold, but it's just raining seriously. So Messi's brother can tell us what's going on in his location. He's heavily sleeping now, so Don't bother him. Oh, he's half, you know. Half sleep, half kind of listen to me like 2 seconds and all that. So people, we can get to 100 likes if good people are there. And we can also have few brothers and sisters to join us and keep the conversation going. We don't talk only about Chelsea, but we have a lot of Chelsea fans here, but we love to kind of talk about football in general in this channel. Chelsea reached total agreement with AS Monaco centre-back, left-footed, 21 years old, Benoit Badiashile. He's in London. He had his medical yesterday. Might be unveiled by Chelsea Football Club today. So stay tuned. And yeah, Messi's trash. Go.
Hey, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
How you doing?
It's raining outside, and I have some tea actually. So yeah, I think I'm good.
Tell me about it. I'm on my way to work. I wish I was sleeping. Like you said, I'm in and out. I wish.
Mm-hmm.
It is raining over here as well.
Oh, it's raining? Yeah, it's really raining. It's pouring outside, to be honest.
This whole week it says it's going to rain over here, so not fun. I was going to ask you, with Enzo coming in, right? I think that's his name? Fernandez?
Yeah, Enzo Fernandez, yes.
Is this like very close, like almost done? Because obviously he's going to be going for the money, right?
Not necessarily for the money, but also for football, because we play beautiful football. We have 2 Champions League. We are the best team in London and all that. I can go on and on and on. Yet money, yes, because we are rich. We don't sell our naming and underwears and Shakira and all that. We got money. Actually, we produce money. We are Chelsea. We are not Barcelona. Okay, so
oh my God.
So we don't have like economical levels and begging for money. Okay, so yeah, you come to us because we are rich, and also we play football. You have a chance to win trophies. We are building something for the future, you know.
I mean, I think honestly, you guys have a great chance winning the Champions League. I know.
Yeah,
you think.
People are writing us off right now because of we are trashing the Premier League. To be honest with you. Our manager is all over the place right now. He doesn't have big balls to bench certain players and make decisions. But yeah, we can surprise people by going as far as possible. I'm not gonna say like we're gonna win it, but we can even go until semi-final or quarter-final. Who knows? Champions League. We know how to win titles, you know.
Now, you talk about him benching big name players. He did come in after the the summer transfer window, right?
Yeah, he hasn't really signed anybody for himself, and he didn't have a preseason. We kind of had a small preseason for a couple of weeks in Dubai, I think, but that was with a bunch of academy product because senior players were in the World Cup. So you train with other players, but you're going to play with other players, which, you know, good to have experience for those kids, but you can't really count on 11 kids on the pitch. You're going to get smashed and you're going to kill their confidence, you know.
Now, don't you think that he probably would have liked at least one of them and he would have brought him on? Has he?
That is the problem, though. I would like him to, Hutchison. We have a guy that his name is Hutchison. He's better than Neymar and Messi and Ronaldo and Ronaldinho. Okay, I don't care what you're gonna say. and Pedri. Yeah, let me bring you your whole team here. Better than Pedri. Better than who is this guy that Gerard Piqué is doing some stuff with his mother. What's his name again? Pedri Gavi. Yeah, Gavi.
Gavi.
Yeah, he's better than Torres, the guy who can't even score one-on-one. So that Hutchison guy, right? He's just hungry and ready. Give him a chance. He's not even putting him on the pitch. And that is the problem here. I can understand we might lose playing and trying because we are on transition right now. So transition doesn't mean you play Jorginho and you play Aspilicueta, you know, who are not really offering much right now, with all the respect. But if you are transitioning, you have to try new things, and even if you lose, people are gonna understand, you know.
Now, don't you think other Chelsea fans are gonna be like, why is he putting in these new kids? We're in the middle of
you're gonna always have people who are not happy, who think that they were never a kid one day, okay? They just, all of a sudden, you are 20, 25, on your prime, bought a house, bought a car, got a job. Like, those people, they just think that the world just came out of the blue, and Messi all of a sudden became a GOAT. No, he was one day 16 years old, destroying people in the academy, and somebody saw him and like, no, you don't belong here, okay? You belong in the first team. Come with me. You'd need somebody to trust in you and give you a chance in life. But there are so many fans today who all they care is the end product. You know, if you perform, you're good. You don't perform, they don't believe that anybody can go through a process or develop or become a good player. Let me say hi to Ty. Ty, nice to see you. All right, you are driving now. Don't watch me and drive. Your last word. I want you to be safe and come back home, so you can send me more money.
One last word. Okay, one last question for me. Where are you guys right now in the table? What position?
I don't want to even think about it, but we might be between 9th and 8th, somewhere there. Yeah, I don't want to even think about it, bro. We missed a golden opportunity the last time against Forest. If we won, we were going to be a little closer, you know, 3 points. We dropped 2 against Forest, who are struggling. They can't buy even a win. But Chelsea, we are Charity FC. We went there. We gave them 1 point. And then that's it. And our manager came after the game. You know what he said? You won't believe a manager would say such a thing, yeah? He said that it was going to be unfair if Chelsea got more than a point in that game. How can you say that? There's nothing unfair if Luis Suarez kicked the ball.
He's keeping it fair.
Huh? Yeah,
He's keeping it fair.
Yeah, I don't care if it was the hand of God. You don't say that you didn't deserve. Today we have the greatest goal in the history of football, scored with a hand, and it stand. And you're gonna say, "Oh, we don't deserve." We are Chelsea Football Club. We're talking about here. Even luck, even if we play, I've seen Chelsea Football Club beat Bayern Munich with 15% possession. 88th minute, they score a goal in the Champions League final. We never gave up. Didier Drogba, bam, like a minute later. We ended up by beating them in their backyard with 15% possession. And you're going to tell me, no matter how bad we are Chelsea. You don't say those kind of stuff, oh, we don't deserve to. No, we deserve. Any chance or anything we can get, 3 points is 3 points. And you come and tell me it was going to be unfair. What is unfair in football? What is unfair? What is your definition of being unfair in football? Okay. Are you happy with your answer?
Yeah, okay. One last question. I will leave right after this.
No problem. I'm not rushing you. I just heard that you were like delivering something and you were like driving and watching me, so I'm afraid it's still night and you have to be safe. That's my point.
I just wanted to say that Brentford beat Liverpool, and Liverpool has been spending a lot of money and they have club. So I think Chelsea shouldn't worry too much because apparently other clubs are suffering. Look at Conte.
Listen,
and
we are
Spurs.
Charity FC. You will see. Everybody now is just like a punching bag for Liverpool, right? They come to Chelsea, they beat Chelsea. That's the problem. That's the way we've been. Charity FC. It's a Chelsea thing. So I'm not gonna listen to because such a team beat such a team, you're gonna do this. Arsenal, I think we beat Arsenal beat this Forest 5, but they almost beat Chelsea. So, bro, forget about it. I've been in this business of Chelsea for a long time. I know what I'm talking about, okay? All right. Just have a good day, great day at work, and when you come back, when you are making a steak tonight, you can call again and we can continue.
I'm going to try to stay away from the red meat this year. Thank you, gentlemen.
Oh, yeah?
Ty, it's all you, brother.
All right, my brother. Have a good day, and Messi sucks. By the way, anybody that wanna jump, Ty or Christian, the floor is yours.
Yes. Let me say good morning here in Nigeria.
Okay.
But really, the best thing I see the player that Chelsea have confirmed, but I think that the player is good. But the best thing is there's some player that we want them to leave. Those old players, let's use the young ones. Those players are bringing a lot of problem inside the club. I think I will not see the performance. Like person like Stanley not supposed to be at the club. Aubameyang, Jorginho. There is a lot of people that are supposed to be out of the club right now. Those old ones, we need them to be out of that club.
Ty, what do you think? Who should leave? Because it's good. It's all good to have all these players we are buying, but some of them need to go.
But the player that we are buying is not the problem. The problem is the old players. They are trying to destroy the team.
Okay. Ty, are you still there or are you still busy?
What am I hearing?
Huh?
What was that?
Well, he was asking that some people need to go because it's all good to buy, but we need to free some space. Who do you think should go next summer or this window?
What I don't
person like Jorginho not supposed to get the club.
Christian?
Yes.
Let Ty talk.
Yeah.
The thing is that this is what I don't understand with some fans. We can't sell without having somebody lined up. That's the thing. You can sell somebody and then look what happened with Rudiger. I know we think Sir Rudiger, we lost him. He was one of the best defenders that we had for some time. We lost him, and we haven't found anybody who's been able to offer what he did in terms of going forward, in terms of aggression. So you need to have somebody to replace the players that you want to see leave the club or players that will leave the club, so that you're not in a situation where you have these unreplaced players, because that's what's happened to Chelsea over the years. We haven't fully replaced some players that were important. So I think we need to sign somebody first before we let those players leave, because you can just sell somebody and then you can't get anybody and then you suffer because you don't have any depth.
But I saw your source told you that Gallagher is gonna be sold, right? That's what you told us. Which is.
So
who's gonna replace Gallagher? Or we already have like Nkunku or something?
I don't really think. I think Nkunku and Gallagher are two different. I'm hearing about what's his name? That from Brighton, McAllister, I think his name is.
Okay.
So I think you have an option lined up.
Yeah, we have a hard time to hear Ty. Let's go, Mr. Christian. What do you have to say?
Yes, but for Gallagher to leave the club is not the best thing, to say the truth. Okay. There are some people that we don't need for the club right now. That we bought it under
But,
Tuchel.
how are you gonna get rid of them if you don't get people to buy them? Are you gonna buy their contract out and let them go on free?
The best thing that their contract is ending, they say let them go. Like person like Jorginho, we don't need him for the club.
Yeah, I think Jorginho.
If you see the performance, you know that he's not a midfielder that he's not kind of midfielder that Chelsea need. Let's say the truth. Chelsea don't need that kind of midfield like Jorginho.
Yeah, all the respect, but yeah, I think it's time for him to leave, right?
That is true. I want to say something right now for you to understand. Because of Kante having injury, now we'll see the open of Jorginho. But before all of the Chelsea fans is praising Jorginho. Now Kante have injury, you will see that Jorginho cannot do nothing.
Yeah, when Kante is functioning very good, Jorginho is gonna be good.
Perform very well.
When Zakaria is there to shield and help, and then you're gonna have
Jorginho take all the
doing glory. But
yeah,
even when those people are defending, I would like to see him play more progressive, or try some passes, forward passes. That's the problem. But people would tell you that it's not his job. His job is just to control the tempo and all that. So
it makes no sense. Let me tell you. You see, Jorginho type of player is not what Chelsea need. To say the truth, one thing about Jorginho didn't play long pass. Jorginho is not a midfielder that play long pass. The pattern of Jorginho is not what Chelsea is playing. Jorginho only play what if Kante is around. Jorginho only play if people are really watching what is happening to Chelsea right now.
Yeah,
if people can see what is going on.
That's why a lot of narrative is gonna change when we got like proper midfielders, right? Like this guy here, Enzo Fernandez. If he signed for Chelsea, you will see the difference because he's gonna make other players better around him. He's gonna work first of all for himself, second of all for the team, and he got end product. But when you have somebody, let me finish. When you have somebody who has zero end product, literally beside the penalty, hoop and jump, and he doesn't have the pace, he doesn't have any kind of speed or any kind of technical skills to like pin the ball and play forward, and he always plays to the person next to him and point fingers and direct traffic. It's everybody else is gonna be blamed.
Yes.
But when everybody is working as a team, putting effort as a team, there will be less blames to Mason Mount or Academy or Loftus-Cheek, because you have somebody beside you who is doing his job first. And if he can help you, it's a bonus, because that's what the team's supposed to be. Football is a team sport, but made of individuals. If individuals are not working, and then the channel is cut off. So people don't understand that. People who bring all kind of theory about, see what Jorginho does. He's the heart of the team. How your heart can't even run, If your heart is not beating, and then you are dead, right? So
yes,
people who makes theories about Jorginho, once we get a proper guy like this guy here, Fernandez, I'm not hyping him or anything because he need to prove us in the Premier League, but anybody with energy, with work ethic, with diagonal or horizontal passes and breaking lines, the narrative is gonna change, because we're gonna create more chances, even if we miss a lot of chances, but we're gonna score few of them.
Yeah.
Now you can go.
And the next thing is the coach. The best thing that let me say that if we want to lose, let's lose about playing wing back. Let's play attacking football and playing wing back. That wing back, sometimes you play Christian Pulisic at the wing back. The guy didn't have strength to play what. Just let everybody at the normal wing.
So Matt here is asking me, thank you for stopping by, Matt. Appreciate that. He says, is Porter the guy? I'm not too sure because he doesn't have authority on big players, a big name to make big decisions. But I'm not here to call him out or anything. I don't sack people. I don't also hire people. But I just accept what the owners decide at Chelsea Football Club. It's been this way for years, 20 years. So I don't really get too impressed anymore about sacking or hiring new managers. But Porter need to prove me. He need to prove me why he is there. If he came to develop people, and you put people like Aspilicueta who can't develop anymore, there is a problem here, right? Making decisions based on names or passport or your price tag or your salary, it's not the way to go. If Mount is not performing, you bench him. He's not doing good, take him off, try somebody else. I don't care your location, where you're coming from. I want him to make the right decisions. Sterling is walking on the pitch, take him off, show some energy, bam, bam. I'm not asking him to be brutal, just like Thomas Tuchel was, like Kalim Hassanador came on for 10 minutes. He put him on. And then after 10 minutes, he was yelling and yelling and yelling. The next yell, bam, he took him off again after putting him on. I'm not asking in that kind of like harsh treatment, but I'm asking him to, at least to say, I'm the boss here, you're coming off right now, I'm not gonna wait. There are certain players who finish 90 minutes. We're gonna go to 96th minute until, and then other people, you are putting them 2 minutes to go. What Chukwuemeka, for example, is gonna do in 2 minutes? He's bringing Chukwuemeka 88th minute. That is a sabotage. Like, you are sabotaging the kid. On top of that, the team being flat. They were looking for some energy. Why can't you just give him 15 minutes? You know, those kind of decisions are just making me sick at the moment. But I'm not somebody that will come here and say, oh, he needs to go or something, because, that's, I'm going to criticize fairly, just the way I did with everybody else. But if they decide to sack him, let it be, not me, So, Ty, what do you think about the Porter so far?
Sorry, I didn't hear the last part.
Porter ball. What do you think about Porter so far?
Well, what I think about Porter ball, I've been hoping for somebody to ask me this. It doesn't look promising. It doesn't, and I know some people will say that he hasn't gotten any player of his own, but I'm pretty sure that some players in this team are good enough to perform at a level that he probably expects from them. He knows Cucurella, so Cucurella should not be something difficult, because he was under his management where he had those big stats that allowed people to feel so excited when he signed him. So I don't really think there's much excuse, and I think some people say that he's surrounded by some players that makes the work difficult for him. So I'm not sure. It doesn't look promising, and to me, I feel as if Potter is trying to do what he wants to do now, but he doesn't have the personnel. And we know that we have issues in the midfield. We know that we're short on players in the attack. We can't do anything in the attack really. We may have a good game here, and then the next game we don't do this. There's no consistency. There's a problem there, but I think Potter needs to do something. Although things faltered with Tuchel, he needs to do something similar to what Tuchel did, which is start from the back. Start small. Try to fix the issues first before he tries to implement his own system or his own tactics, or whatever you want to call it. Because it's important that you fix the issues first before you can try to do it. Because at Brighton, it took him a while to do it, because when he was at Brighton, they still had issues. But he got windows, he got to sign defenders, midfielders were brought in, and attackers were brought in as well. And he found ways to utilize some wingers as wing backs. but you can't be doing what you want to do now when you don't have the players, because our squad has worsened. The players that were there, that won us the Champions League or won this or brought us here, some of them have left and some of them are injured. You can't be trying to do what you want to do now when you don't have the players. So I think Potter needs to do that. And my other issue, although people have been saying that he don't need to be doing this, he needs to be more vocal. I don't mean he needs to be shouting and jumping up and saying, "What are you doing?" But you need to be vocal. You can't be sitting down. Your team is doing nothing sensible, and you're just sitting there doing nothing, like you don't know what to do. It does not look promising to any fan at all.
Yeah, human being. Yeah, that is a good point. Human being, we like to be pushed sometimes. Yeah, like they have to see that somebody is in charge there and telling you what to do and all that. So I don't know.
I'm worried that he's I don't want to say afraid, but I think he doesn't want to get on the players' wrong side, because they're going to say that he's still new. Mm-hmm. He hasn't won anything.
He's too friendly, right? He's buddy with everybody. I don't want to.
Yeah, and I mean emotional intelligence and trying to be there
to understand everybody. Sometimes in football you don't have to understand, because that is human intelligence and understand what they're going through and sympathize. But this is sport. This is competition. Sometimes you need really to get on people, and then after that we can shake hands and be happy, you know. You yell at them.
Yeah, when you get the job done.
Yeah, when they got the job done, you see, this is what I was telling you. So I wasn't really angry about you, but this is what you need to win. That's the way it is. Mourinho would be shouting at Lampard and Terry,
and the thing is too.
And after that, he will hug them and celebrate. That's his sport
now. At least that's what Tuchel did. At least Tuchel would be shouting. And this is the thing. Potter has been saying that the players don't like when they're shouting, which to me, I mean, like, what?
That is sport. That is competitive.
If you're not doing something, you're gonna have to. It's gonna happen. But people will say that Potter doesn't need to be vocal like that because Ancelotti isn't really vocal. But the thing is, Ancelotti knew how to demand respect. He knew how to get the best out of teams. He knew how to get to them. So yes, his method was not shouting at players and saying, "You're not doing this," or "You need to be doing this." He sets them in a certain way. He gives them the tactics. If it doesn't work, he knows how to implement it, and he will say a few things. So he won't be just sitting there doing nothing and just quiet. He will get up sometimes if he thinks the team needs to be doing something better, and he'll make some gestures to say, "Do this or do that or make this shape." Or we're not seeing that with Potter. Potter is just sitting there and just clapping if he score a goal or celebrating. That's the only action you see him doing. You need to be vocal. You don't need to shout. There's a difference between being vocal and shouting. You can be vocal by shouting, but more vocal in terms of you don't just sit there. Your team is doing nothing sensible. They're getting overrun in the midfield, and you're just sitting there, not doing anything, not trying to fix it. And then your substitutions are not making any sense. You're taking off a player that is actually making the midfield look more balanced, and then you keep on a player that needs the support, and you bring on a half-fit.
You take the bodyguard out. You take the bodyguard out, and you leave the guy who need protection in.
Exactly. I don't understand.
That guy really. I don't know. I like the project, but that guy is starting walking on my nerves already. Like what people like Hutchison need to do to give the kid a 15 minutes, sometime 20 minutes. You are leading 2-0. Why are you gonna play Jorginho for 86 minutes or something until I'm like, what are you doing here? You are leading already. This guy don't have legs. Put Chukwuemeka, put somebody who can bring more energy, see the game out. They have nothing to lose, those kids. But he's afraid of, probably they're gonna, if you don't trust the kid, they're not gonna improve. I was thinking that he was going to be different and he was going to be making decisions based on the future, but now it's about, I'm afraid I'm gonna have a word with Jorginho in the dressing room. He won't be happy, and if I sub Mason Mount or Mason like to play, and that's
one thing that upset me. That's something that upset me. Saying Mount needs to play a certain amount of games to get fit. Like what?
Yeah, he said it. The problem is he said it like publicly, said it like in the media, like yeah, man's he loves to play, and you the manager, right? If you see that something is not working, bench him. Yeah, I know every player want to play. How about the players that are on the bench and not getting any chance? They like to play too. So why can't you just be fair with everybody then? Press conference are just crazy. Like press conferences are like a disaster, So let me read some comment here. Everybody, thank you so much. If you wanna join me and Ty, feel free to do it. You see the link on the screen right now. You just click and free of charge. You call us, and you have your voice. Okay, you can bring whatever topic you have, because we don't have any topic like specific topic. Whatever is trending out there, we're gonna jump and discuss. And we also wanna hear from you, other teams. If you support any team, you wanna come here and banter. Come on, bring it on. So this Joao Felix here, Chelsea are not really too sure if you have to pay like 10 million loan fee. Listen, 10 million just for loan fee for Joao Felix, the 23 years old, and you pay that kind of money. I don't know if there is like option to buy. I don't know if you're gonna take that 10 million off if you decide to buy him permanently, and he's on 250k a week. I don't know. Herbert, what do you think about the Felix thing? Because I think he's closer to Manchester United than Chelsea.
No, I don't think he is in for Chelsea. I think Chelsea will not be entering that race. But look, I mean, you said that he's closer to United. I don't think he's closer to United as well, because if you saw what Atletico want, I mean, it is scandalous. Like, they want close to 20 million, including his wages covered, without an obligation to buy. So, I mean, I don't think so United have that kind of, I don't know, neither the ambition nor the money to pay that, because remember, we couldn't even pay 37 million for Cody Gakpo. So I don't know, like, spending that kind of money for 6 months and giving him whatever.
It's a lot of money, and you never know. You never know when you sign somebody in January if he got injured and out for a couple of months, and what the point? But
look, historically, United are decent with January signings. I mean, look, we signed Vidic and Evra, then we signed Bruno Fernandes. Obviously, we signed Alexis Sanchez as well. That didn't work out. But
the piano guy.
But look, getting Joao Felix could be the difference of us getting top 4. Because if we win today we are playing Bournemouth. We are 7 points clear of Liverpool. So, I mean, it could be worth it. But again, if you want to buy Joao Felix in the summer, he's going to cost you 100 million, because they want 86 million pounds. That is around 100 million euros. So, I mean, look, I don't know what United will do. Yesterday, I saw a report saying that United are cooling the interest in Joao Felix unless the situation with Jorge Mendes and Atletico change. So, that leaves us with Marcus Thuram and Memphis Depay. And I don't want either of them. I don't think either of them are,
Thuram I can understand, but Depay coming back to Old Trafford, I don't think is a good idea. He's gonna come with his Ferraris and Gucci's and all that. He can still score a few goals, but I don't think that is what you really need at the moment.
I mean, Ten Hag has taken so much, pain to inculcate discipline in his squad, and Memphis Depay is very, very, very good friends with Luke Shaw, and Luke Shaw looks very good at the moment. So I don't want him, polluting our dressing room with his rap music and him not following anyone on Twitter and thinking he's the best player in the world. So I don't want that kind of personality in my dressing room. And about Marcus Thuram, I don't rate him. I think he's just like Mikel Antonio. If you give him space, he's good. I saw him in the World Cup, and I mean, I wasn't excited. That other French forward, Polo Mulani, was it? From, I don't know where he is. I think he's from the German clubs, Mönchengladbach, I guess. He looked good. But Marcus Thuram, I wasn't impressed. I think he looks like Callum Wilson and those kind of players.
Mm-hmm.
So unless we get Joao Felix, I mean it's good to have another option, but Joao Felix is the most popular and probably the most likely, because he doesn't want to stay. He has his relationship with what is this guy?
Yeah, another problem I have with you guys getting Joao Felix is that he looks like not a proper number 9. He looks like a false 9 / number 10 / like free role there. But I think Marcus Rashford can pretty much do his role, what he does.
Yeah.
And I think United need more like a target, really proper number 9 goal scoring machine or something. I don't know, but your team better than me.
There is no one available in that mold at the moment. Like Victor Osimhen is there. That's what United want, but he is not going to leave in January. Napoli, I think they are top of the Serie A.
How about this guy from Canada, David, right?
Jonathan David? No, I don't want him. I think he's worse than Nketiah. He just reminds me of an Eddie Nketiah kind of player.
Come on.
He's putting goal in the MLS, and I watched him in the World Cup as well. He's not good, man. He's not good. He just has a fancy name, and he's got a bit of pace and power in that kind of league. He's going to do well. I don't want him. I mean, do Chelsea want him? Will you take him? Will you take him to replace Armando Broja?
Oh, no. Broja is gone right now. We have no hope. But, I never really paid too much attention to him. But his name being out there, and I think people try to hype him a little bit too much. The agent, that is the work of his agent, try to say connect him with Chelsea, Manchester United, Barcelona, stuff like that, just to give him a lot of value. But he need to prove it if he comes to the Premier League.
But look, you mentioned we need a proper number 9. I mean, maybe in the summer, because look, Ten Hag wanted Gakpo, and he is not a traditional number 9. So he's okay with having these kind of players who can play multiple positions, because, I mean, if you watched our game before this one, we had no options from the bench because Martial was very bad, Rashford was good, and Garnacho, he was taken off at halftime. And our option from the bench is Anthony Elanga. So if you replace Anthony Elanga with Joao Felix and then Sancho comes in, that just gives us six options now. So I think that's the thinking, and get it going for Felix. Then we can go for a proper number 9 probably in the summer, like Victor Osimhen or that kind of guys.
Mm-hmm. I agree. So people, if you want to join me, Ty and Herbert here, you can click on the link there, pin on top of the chat, so you can join us and have your say, regardless of your team. You want to banter, bring it on. We have many games during this week in the Premier League, and somebody, I think Undertaker, said that Chelsea, if we play Azpilicueta against City on Thursday, we might lose 5 or 4. I said we might concede like a double digit, bro. I'm not even joking, because that Haalnd guy is angry, and Kevin De Bruyne is somebody who always wanna show people that we were okay. He can show people that you made a mistake by letting him go. So let me just end this poll here when I ask you who's gonna win against the City, because Bobby said that poll is blocking the way for him to click the link. So I'm gonna end the poll. It's over now. So I ask you guys who's gonna win the game between Chelsea and Manchester City at Stamford Bridge on Thursday. 47% of you guys say that it's gonna be Chelsea, because majority of people watching now are Chelsea fans, and Manchester City 37%, draw 9%, and then some people, 5% of people are not really sure about it. So it is what it is. But I think we just being optimistic, because we don't wanna say that Chelsea are gonna win, are gonna lose. So, but realistically, if you look at it, we can get smashed, really, like seriously beaten. Imagine Erling Haaland running at Koulibaly. Koulibaly is the guy that I really wanted for the last 6 years, but so far I'm still waiting for the prime Koulibaly that we saw at Napoli. He hasn't arrived yet. Haaland against Koulibaly, that is a disaster waiting to happen. And if you continue to use your recycling factory, Jorginho Fredo, and we're gonna get destroyed in the midfield, Kevin De Bruyne is gonna have a lot of joy, a lot of space. Rodri is gonna bully him. So I mean, the only hope that we have now is that we use people who can just work hard, who can be very disciplined, who have a lot of energy and defensive work. Zakaria need to be there. You put Kovacic, Jorginho, I don't want to even see him on the bench. And we create some kind of middle block just to prevent Kevin De Bruyne from delivering any ball. Because when you lock Kevin De Bruyne, Haaland is going to be limited. Thiago Silva is going to take it off him, but I don't know, man. Okay, so Ty is putting his YouTube channel here if you want to go and subscribe. Bobby, the floor is yours. Unmute yourself. Bobby Smokey. We can't hear you because I can see here is telling me that your microphone is off. You have to unmute yourself. Okay. When Kante is injured, Jorginho exposed. Exactly. I'm reading some comment here while waiting for Bobby to unmute himself and start talking. Good to be back on here. Hola, Billy. Nice to see you. Been a long time. No problem. We are here daily. You've been gone. You traveled. Went somewhere. So, Ty Talks Football channel is in the... You see the link there. And go watch some player profile and some videos that he made over there. Tristan 145 Harvard gonna show Haaland who's the boss. Yeah, listen, football is just weird, right? One game like years ago, it was Manchester City against Chelsea Football Club away under Antonio Conte. I was at home watching the game. And then we went 1-0 down. I turned my TV off because we were dominated just like a little babies, right? And then I turned my TV off. I drove my car. I went to Home Depot because I had some work to do at home. I wanted to get some supplies over there because I didn't want to put my mind on watching the game because it was so awful. So awful. The beginning was awful. 1-0. I was disappointed. I didn't want to watch the game again. I drove to Home Depot, spent some time over there, came back home, and then turned my computer on. And at the end, Chelsea won 2-1. 2-1 at the end. I'm like, I made a huge mistake not watching this game. I recorded it, but I was like, what did I do? Because it was so bad at the beginning. What I want to say by that is you never know. A football game is, on your day you can beat anybody. City, the other day, lost point against Everton. So if it's on your day, you can pretty much beat anybody if you are lucky. Bro, a guy who was on your channel was bashing you for being ungrateful. Well, if you have to give me this kind of news, you have also to give me the name, because you're gonna say this kind of stuff, and you don't give me the name. What the point? You know, you wanna just the beef. I don't criticize anybody. Okay. On my channel, you will never hear me like talking about another channel in a bad way. The only time I'll talk about somebody's is when I promote them. Like now, I'm promoting Thai. Okay, I promote everybody that came to my channel. You have the platform free to promote yourself, but the problem is when they get to a certain level, they try to criticize you and insult you, so they can create beef and they can get your people. I have some people that came here, took all my people here, and they made them permanent member of their channels. I don't do that. That's why I don't really participate that much to other people's channels. So if you remind me this every single day, but you have to tell me who said so. I know some of them that try to create beef because I made them to thousands and thousands of people, making even entire videos, my entire video to promote their channels. And after that, they just disappear and start fighting you. You see? So if you're gonna come here and tell me, oh, somebody was bashing you for being ungrateful of what? Being ungrateful means like somebody did something good for you and you didn't do anything for him. I don't remember anybody that came to my channel, did something for me, and I didn't do anything for him. That's the problem. So they can continue to say that because they want more people to hate me and join them, but I don't care. I don't talk about people in the wrong way in my channel. I promote everybody. I love everybody. I don't have like permanent members in the channel. Every day you have to copy. No, that's why the telephone is open for everybody, ordinary people like you and me. So if you're gonna continue to tell me this every single day, you have to name the person so I can ask that person, did I do anything wrong to you? Have you ever heard me mentioning any channel in my in my show? Never, ever. But people will make the entire show talking about me because I support such, because I support Academy, because I support Mount. Why? How could he support? Listen, we don't have to have the same opinion. That is an opinion. I give my opinion respectfully. Okay? Respectfully. And then you take it or you leave it. I don't have to copy paste because it's a popular opinion. It's gonna please you. I can't please 100,000 people. It's impossible. So I hope you tell me that person, or you just stop altogether reminding me that people are talking badly about me. Okay? So that's the end. All right. Ty, you there? You're not saying anything. What are you drinking? I can hear you drinking something.
Not drinking, it's just cold.
Oh yeah, it's cold. For me, today is better. Today is better, but it's raining seriously, like thunderstorm outside right now. You know? So
It's been on and off.
Huh?
It's been on and off for me. Rainy, then stops, rains again, rains the night.
Okay, so Motari, I must say that I really want Chelsea to win, but man, I don't know how we're gonna make it against City. I got fear they're gonna destroy us. Yeah, I made a funny video. Huh? What do you say?
Probably play some young players. Pull a Arsenal B team style.
You want to play those you want to expose those bunch of kids against Manchester City. I want to mix. I want to put the kid in the position where where adults are not performing. If that makes sense.
You remember Lewis Hall? What he did against City?
Yeah, Hall definitely. Hall definitely is gonna do better than Cucurella. He's gonna get destroyed. The guy, I don't know, he's so confusing. What do you think about Cucurella so far? Because he's gonna be like great 5 minutes, and the next 10 minutes he'll all over the place like a headless chicken. And then again, he's gonna make a tackle or something. I don't know. He's just confusing. What do you think about him?
His performances haven't looked promising, but I don't think anybody really looks good in that defense. I think they've been easily exposed to a lot of pressure, and Cucurella has never been that defender who's been that good defensively. He's known mostly for the offensive side, but even that, he's not even doing that. He's not cutting. He's not making any crosses. He's not going forward. He's staying back. I don't know if that is a Potter instruction because the defense is getting exposed a lot, so he wants to have support. But I don't know. He hasn't looked as impressive as I hoped he would. But I guess the defense issue and the midfield issue we have, I don't really think anybody can really look their brightest. But you never know. Maybe when Chilwell is back, which apparently will be soon, we may see something else, and probably Chilwell comes in, and probably we see if it was Cucurella or it was a coaching instruction.
Yeah, me, to be honest with you, you remember we were doing watch-along shows back then. When I say that I'm not sure about Cucurella and we should give Madsen a chance, it's going to be, people always, when it comes to Chelsea spending money, we turn blind, that we don't analyze things anymore. If the players are expensive, and he's been linked with Manchester City or Real Madrid or whatever, and Chelsea going for it, people feel good. People will say, oh no, we beat City, oh we beat such, and it's a feel-good factor. But if you look at it closely, did we really need Cucurella when you have Chile and you have Madsen? Look at Madsen level at the moment.
Yeah, he scored a brace yesterday, I think, for Burnley.
Yeah, a brace. Look at the kind of goals, like free kicks and golazos from outside the box. He got a deadly left foot. The guy is awesome. When I said it, people say, oh no, you with your academy and English player. I was like, he's not even English, first of all.
Isn't he
Dutch? He's Dutch. So he's not English, first of all. He's Dutch. And also he's good. And what I was trying to say back then is like, we need to reinforce our midfield. We need more people. Let's not spend 60 million on a position that we can cover and we can be good. Let's address really what we need right now is the creativity and who can also shield our defense a little bit. That 60 million could have helped us get somebody in that position. It's a lot of money. And probably we were not going to be in the situation we have now. But I understand some people would tell you now if we bought somebody in the midfield and now we were not going to get Enzo today. So you got a point. But back then, nobody knew who Enzo was. Nobody knew Enzo Fernandez is going to shine. Back then, he was still in Argentina. And he actually went to Argentina's second division on loan one season and came back the next season and killed it. And that's why he made that move to Benfica. So that guy, he's just going up and up and up, by the year. But we don't know how he's going to be in the Premier League. Dan, the man. Hey.
So it's good.
Good, brother. What are you still on vacation or are you back in the States?
No, I'm still on vacation.
All right. So what do you have to say today, brother? What do you think about what's that?
This is about Man City, right?
Yeah, Manchester City. Who's gonna win that game? You have any kind of hope to give me?
Honestly, my heart is telling me Chelsea because I'm a Chelsea fan, but my mind is just telling me Man City's gonna win.
same here.
But I did rewatch the Chelsea Nottingham game.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of noticed like a connection between Pulisic and Mount whenever he moved wide. He'd always like allow Mount to enter inside space.
Mm-hmm.
So regarding that, I think that two of them should be doing that more.
Yeah, if they are allowed to play together. But when you have... The problem is they need also somebody to supply from the midfield. And when you have the guy who's supposed to play that role of supplying, and then you have, you have a problem.
Also, another thing, I honestly don't know where Mount is supposed to play. Because at first we played him like as a left forward and right forward, as an inside 10. Now we're playing him as a midfielder, and still people are saying he's not a midfielder.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think Mount should play?
He should play. He should play on the bench.
Why? Tell us more, Ty.
We don't use a formation that would even let Mo do 50% of something sensible. He needs to be just in front of a midfield as an attacking midfielder. But even when he plays there, he's not as effective. He's always going wide. He doesn't go centrally. And if he does go centrally, it's very weird. And the only time
But the
he goes
problem is,
centrally
do you
is if he
think
takes
that
a
is
shot.
the Mount fault or the manager instructions? Because sometimes
I don't know if I don't think it's the managers.
because people don't give Mount the benefit of the doubt. The guy been played out of position for 3 years. For the last couple games, yes,
Really?
you can say
is he out of position still?
for the last couple games, yes, he played probably from his natural position, but instructions can be from the manager. Hey, you don't do that, you do this. This is what I'm asking from you.
Wait, so all three managers have told him to do the exact same thing. That's very
Exactly,
interesting.
because all three managers asked him first of all to play from, inverted wingers or whatever position it was. It was fake position, not right, okay? And then the new guy played him only 2 times. He started playing him as a winger or inverted winger, whatever you want to call it. And now in the last couple games, they asked him to play another role. And the first game, he did pretty good and we won 2-0. The last game...
Did he do pretty good or did he just score a pretty nice goal?
Well, whatever you want to take it, but I would take a goal. We couldn't even buy a goal against Forest, so I would take it. So I would take it. A goal is a goal. You have to be there. Even for people who said Raheem Sterling was just standing there and the ball came to him. Yeah, because you need to be there. How many people would just discourage themselves and sit somewhere far? No, but he was the right place.
I don't buy that. I don't buy
being
that.
the right place, the right time, I think it's a quality also to appreciate. So if you don't give people credit for scoring goals, that goal was out of, a very good goal. When was the last, we don't score many of those goals from outside the box stuff. So I think we should just learn to give that guy a little bit of credit, because mostly been a lot of narrative without context behind it, So
I'm sorry, but I don't think that it's the manager's instruction. I would just see it as being weird that 2 managers from Tuchel and Presser will be telling him to do the same thing that is not as effective in each game. It's like they'll be, unless there's something wrong with them where it's not effective. He goes wide, and then sometimes it may lead to a cross from a James or a cross from a Chilwell, or when we had Alonso, it leads to that. But or a Pulisic, because that's what happened against against Forest, where Sterling got that opportunity to score. But he doesn't make those central passes a lot. He's not consistent with it. If he does make it, it's in a rare game. And after he does it that one game, he never does it again. I don't know. It's just weird. But I just cannot see where his best position is, because Yes, I can agree that he was out of position, but the moment you've been playing in a position for so long, for so much seasons now, for at least 2 or 3 seasons, it becomes your position now. Like Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz can no longer be out of position. He's played in that position long enough for it to be his position now. There's a difference between saying that it's not his position or that's not his best position. His position is where he plays. If he's playing there, that means that is his position. Is it his best position? Perhaps not. But Mount has been playing very offensively, and now that he's being placed in a 3-man midfield, he doesn't know how to really do that defensive work because it's been taken out of his game for so long. We used to see Mount as a pressing player who would press players to make mistakes, and then he post on it and then get the ball forward and then probably lead to a goal or lead to some assist. We don't see that anymore. So I
But
don't
Ty,
know.
I understand that. But the problem is context doesn't apply when it comes to academy and certain passport. Let's just be brutally honest here. Because somebody like Werner will leave because of he played the decoy in the final of the Champions League. Just playing the decoy, taking 2 defenders away is the guy. That's how we remember him. He put a lot of effort. He gets to positions. Even if he misses like 1,000 chances one-on-one, he's going to get always credit. And the way other people are going to criticize Werner and Kai Havertz is completely different because they understand the situation. It's because there is no supply because of somebody's fault. But for Mount, when people don't score, it's Mount. Jorginho don't perform one-on-one, can't win a duel, it's Mount. Can't put a through ball, it's Mount. Jorginho passed to Edo Amendi, it's Mount. So we have just to use a little bit of context. Yeah, 3 managers, 2 of them use him as a winger. Everybody knows about it. So when you don't play in your preferred position, you're gonna give what you can, but you're not gonna feel that comfortable. And with the new manager, he's been scoring goals. He scored against Villa. He scored against Bournemouth. He's doing what he can. And I'm telling you, all this narrative is gonna go away very soon when you have proper midfielders who can supply, who can play the channels to allow our attackers to cook. So I understand the narrative in the community, but I think Mount deserves a lot of respect and deserve also to be judged fairly like anybody else. How many systems we played in the last 3 years? I don't know, 1,000 of them. Everybody is confused. Everybody is not in our best level because there are so many positions that not really doing their jobs. So, but it is what it is.
You mentioned Havertz, and Havertz is probably one of the most controversial topics amongst the Chelsea fan base, because a lot of people will say, "Oh, Havertz is not good enough." Some people will say that Havertz does good things, but it's not appreciated. I can agree with the Mason Mount thing. Where fine, if Mason Mount does wide passes, it works. But the thing is, my problem with when Mason Mount does it is when he goes wide.
Oh
when
man,
there is
sorry, Ty, to cut you. Enzo Fernandez is back in training. The guy was on strike for a couple of days. Today he's back. Oh man, this is not a good news, man. So Fabrizio just tweeted and say Enzo Fernandez back to training, and there is a picture there. Exclusive pic are showing here, but Enzo has.
So wait, I don't understand that picture. That picture looks suspicious, though.
So Enzo, he's contractually obligated to go. Okay, to go and play.
Yeah, but I'm talking about that picture. The picture does not look as if it's a recent picture, unless he dyed his hair back to the natural color, because he had blonde hair recently in the last game that Benfica played it.
Well, you can change. You can change your color. You can take it off.
But the hair unless he has some massive hair genes where his hair grows back extremely quickly, like because he had a good haircut. I don't know. That picture looks like an old picture.
Oh, you can paint. You can use a black color too if you are if you done with blondie thing, you can turn it to black. That's what I'm trying to say. Or you can turn it to red. He can go to his barber. Oh, I have enough with this blondie thing. People are making fun of me. Let me. Josh, Tottenham Hotspur's brother, you're gonna win the league. Up? You're gonna win the league, brother. What's going on with you?
Bloody hell! What are we gonna do with this team? Honestly, it's a shambles. It's a shambles. Oh,
Conte in or Conte? What's your problem, man? The guy got the best striker, arguably one of the best in Europe. Harry Kane, Son, one of the best. I rate him a lot. You got Kulusevski. You got a good team. What's going on? Why can't you just attack and beat teams? What's wrong with you people?
I think it's a bigger problem than everyone else can see it. I mean, us as a fan base, we're all saying, especially on my channel, when I go on my channel and I say, there's a big problem. It's much bigger than what we all think. It's got to do with, in my opinion, to do with Daniel Levy. I think Conte is a magnificent manager. Anyone who has him would be lucky to have him, and I don't think Spurs deserve to have him. But right now, it's a problem with. It's bigger than Conte. It's bigger than Daniel Levy. It's a problem with the whole club. You can see. We can start off with look at the football we're playing. Look at the players we have. Just take a form for a second. Just look at the status of the players we have. We've got outstanding players, but the players. The chemistry, the team performance isn't good enough. So yeah, you can say that that's to do with Conte, but then you can argue saying, oh yeah, but Daniel Levy needs to give the resources to Antonio Conte to allow them to play that. How can we only be using 30 mil in the transfer window? There's a big problem with this team. But I think if the best thing Antonio Conte can do for his own personal belief and for our for us is just to leave, because if he leaves it just shows the Daniel Levy, it shows to everyone that Daniel Levy is just there's a shit owner. Like, he doesn't know how to run a club, he doesn't know how to run a team, he doesn't know how to use a football team, he doesn't know how to build one. And yeah, sure, he's good at business, yeah, sure, but not running a football team. Well, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think Conte, my problem with Conte is he doesn't also use youth. That Spencer guy can give you something. When Conte say it's a bold signing, he would never ever use that player. I know him from Chelsea. Like, when he say that, it's over. No matter how you're gonna bring somebody, if Conte don't like the player, no matter how good you are, you're not gonna play. Period. So I think you can still get something out of what you got. So Herbert, do you have any news for us, Manchester United? Or any news? Herbert, are you there? We can't hear you. Herbert is having some issues with his mic.
Sorry, I just thought I'd join just to say hi to you. And,
I appreciate it, my brother. I appreciate it. Happy New Year, you and your family.
Happy
and everything.
New Year to you.
You're excellent. Too. Josh, people, go to his channel. Great channel. He always have great topic. He's still very young, but very, very intelligent young man. He's not biased. He's not like somebody who will just hype. He tells the truth, this is the way it is.
Exactly.
So love the guy. Go subscribe to his channel, brother. And I'll see you next time.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, man.
Have a great year. Hopefully more football, more goals, and more trophies for everyone.
Yes. Hopefully we can finish on in front of Spurs, and Spurs can get to
really. Off, man. Really.
I mean, it's gonna happen though.
Bye, brother. Thank you so much, Josh. Very interesting.
So sad.
Yeah, Herbert is back. Herbert, what do you have to say?
No, I was just listening to that guy, Tottenham fan. I mean, he was contradicting himself. He was saying Conte is a very good manager. He's this and that. And then he was saying Spurs are very good players, top players. So something is going wrong, right? Either the players are bad or the manager is bad. You can't have both of them good, but the results are not coming. I don't think Spurs are good players. I mean, which top? I mean, would you take anyone from Spurs if you are a Chelsea fan? I mean, let's not talk about. Yeah, okay, fine. Harry Kane. I mean, I'll not take him at United.
I would take Son.
I don't want Son either. We got Rashford.
Son is
but,
good.
I would
Kulusevski
take
also.
Son.
Kulusevski.
Yeah, Kulusevski I'll give you. Yeah, Kulusevski.
Yeah.
And
will take
also the guy, Højbjerg. He's
Yeah, I
like
would take
Kante,
Højbjerg
right?
too.
Pierre-Emile
Yeah.
Højbjerg. He's good.
Yep.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
take him in that midfield and take Jorginho out and give Jorginho to Conte. You know, if we can swap Højbjerg with Conte.
Italiano.
Huh?
Italiano. We give the Italian the
Yeah,
Italian.
yeah. So he can go cook for his brother Italian.
I think he's going to leave, man, for
Who?
Conte.
Conte?
He'll leave. Conte.
Yeah, because I heard that the contract.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on a
He's
lot
not
of money.
signed.
So do you think
Yeah.
Poch is coming? Pochettino is coming?
Yeah, I
back
think
to
that's
Tottenham?
that's what they're going to do. I mean, they don't. I mean, at least at Chelsea, if you are in trouble, you can spend your way out of it. I mean, Tottenham have a January budget of 35 million. They couldn't even buy that Sporting Lisbon player Pedro Porro because they go on 40 million euros, and they don't have that kind of money. So
I think Chelsea
it's,
should hijack that, brother. Somebody said something very important yesterday that made me think. He said that at Chelsea Football Club, we are trying to find somebody who can deputize, somebody who can help. We're not looking for players who can compete for a place, because everybody been saying that Reece James need somebody to help, which is we're going for the second hand kind of players, because we know Reece James and then somebody else. So if we go for somebody to compete with Reece James, we might get a very good player, and it's going to create a lot of competition. So I was thinking like, hey, Chelsea needs to go now. You know, it made me really think. I'm like, yeah, he's right. You know, we can't really like, some people feel like entitled, like this is my position and you coming just to help me, kind of. That's why you spend less money and you got like, you know, a player that can help for a certain period of time. For that Porro guy is good. Guys, do you think that we should find a competition for Reece James, and who is your choice? Ty and then Dan.
I have three options that I would take. One of three. I would say Josip. I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Jurozovic or something.
Yeah, from Celtic, the Croatian right back.
Yeah,
I would take him. Or Molina. I would consider Molina. I think he's at
Argentina guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Or he's young, but I would probably, you know what? I'm gonna say, I think we should look at Dujon Sterling as well. Don't forget about that.
Who?
Dujon Sterling, the player that we have on loan.
Yeah, the problem is he's injury prone. He's just like Lamptey. He's just like Livramento. You know that he's a stock right now somewhere, and he's been out for a month. Like he didn't even start the season. And the problem we have with our academy product is they got like the worst injuries ever. So it kind of like they want to show something and then a big setback. You know, Loftus-Cheek. If you look at Kalim Hassan-Odoi, you can go to Jada Silva back in the day. It's always something that kind of like, you know, limit them from showing full potential. But yeah, Dujon Sterling, good shout, but injuries, yeah.
I would take one of Molina or
Molina, yeah. And we have, don't forget that we have 30 million or 30 something or 20 million, whatever source you want to believe on Livramento, but Livramento just had an ACL injury. You know, me, when somebody got an ACL injury, I kind of don't count on them that much anymore, you know, because you're going to always have problems after that injury. It's going to just give you small injuries here and there. So, yeah. Love Day, what do you have to say?
Yeah, my bro.
Yeah, what do you have to say?
Nothing much.
Okay, so
but tomorrow game.
Is tomorrow or Thursday? I don't know. Wednesday or Thursday?
What I have to see that. Yeah, next tomorrow is Thursday. is a big game for us.
Okay,
We have
so
to
who's
prepare
gonna
very
win?
well. Not
How
concede
many goals
too much-
Haaland
too
is
much
gonna
goal.
score against us? That's the question. Is damage limitation? How many goals we gonna concede?
I think Haaland will have about 2 to 3 goals hat-trick.
Hat trick for Haaland. Okay.
What?
I believe so.
No, Haaland is going to get pocketed by Chalobah.
Because
Trevor Chalobah.
Yeah, I think if we play Chalobah and not Koulibaly, it could be a shout there because Koulibaly, I don't know, man. That brother, I'm not too sure.
Koulibaly is very chic. He's very chic. He's not strong when it comes to defense.
Or he has not adapted.
Koulibaly is very chic.
That is the brother that I wanted to see at Chelsea, though. I'm a big fan of that guy. Don't get me wrong. If I criticize somebody, it's fairly because I'm a big fan of him. I wanted him, but he let me down, man. So far,
has he even played half games yet? Half
good games. Yeah, he has a moment like against Spurs. What a goal! What a goal against Spurs! And then even John Terry. Did you see the tweet from John Terry when he scored? John Terry, yes! What a bowler! Absolutely beast. That is and he asked number 26. I think now Terry might call him and say, put my number 26 back right now.
Yes, don't destroy the legacy that number 26 has. He should have retired it. He should have retired that number.
I'm asking right now what Terry think about his number 26. But listen, I think Chelsea might have to negotiate certain people's departure in summer to reinforce. You know what I mean? Like, if let's say Koulibaly is not working out so far, who is gonna take him? Like, who's gonna pay him that kind of money? 5 years contract. 5.
It's too much.
And Aspi 3 years.
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, then go.
No, I just said the team from Saudi Arabia probably.
Yeah, but he can still play in a good level. It's just like the Premier League is a little too physical for him, and he's making some mistakes. So
it's a very difficult league. Premier League is very difficult.
So I think he can
in
Serie A, like he said, you have to think, like you work more with your mind. You anticipate certain things. You go to space. You're not gonna get the same kind of pressure that you got in the Premier League. So in the Premier League, you are thinking the same time you are running and just committing yourself immediately. That's what even Koulibaly himself said. So I think it's a little hard. It's a little difficult for him. He might adapt, but we might have to negotiate some people to go, because if we want to bring somebody like Leao and some other players, we're gonna face the financial fair play. It's not because we don't have money, but because we are spending too much money, over the limit that we are allowed to. So if we can take some people off the book, okay, I think we should be fine. So if Koulibaly not working good, and we have Badiashile who is coming, and you have also the young Levi, and you have Chalobah, and you have Thiago Silva that we can give 1 more year, I think we should be fine. So I don't know. So let me read some comments here from YouTube, so everybody can put. Everybody can feel involved. Mr. Henlu Van Rooney. Bro, you have to avoid to use. You have to avoid using. Big word here, because somebody is gonna block you, or YouTube are gonna block you. They're gonna think that you are abusing people. So it won't be me. So when you say you say those words that you said, like YouTube hold your comment, and at some point if you continue, you're gonna be blocked. So it won't be me. Just try to avoid those words. Enzo Fernandez, according to Herbert, said that want to go to Chelsea no matter what, and pushing for the transfer to take place. Yes, bring Messi with
Proper
you.
Chelsea.
Bring Messi.
He's a proper Chelsea. He's a proper Chelsea.
Okay, the magic. I can't even speak. I have called people. If you hear me like having some sniffing, and I apologize because it's very cold here. Everybody is sick. The magnitude of agreement is impressive from an economic point of view. So Chelsea and Benfica are negotiating intensively to reach a final decision or something. Final point. Mr. Rooney or Rooney, right? Apologize if I pronounce your name badly. Koulibaly is an aggressive player. It's just Porter who want them to play slow. Oh, okay. So Porter is telling his players to be soft on people, play slow, and don't be aggressive to anybody. Just be kind on the pitch.
Yeah, he's trying to get himself sacked. That's what he's doing.
Okay. I got your point. Okay,
Correct.
Thank you for the news. And people, don't forget to like, man. Give me. Let's get to 100 likes. Listen, your brother been up here since 3 o'clock in the morning to prepare the show. So if you appreciate the sacrifice, you can help me with just 1 like, 1 second, okay? It doesn't cost us anything. Let's get to 100 likes before I leave. Few more comments here before I come to you guys. The board. Enzo Fernandez arrived at training this morning at 9:28. The player who is forcing his exit to Chelsea Football Club will now talk to Lisbon, President Ruiz Costa. Hey, please let him go, man. Accept the fact you have a lot of money. You made tons of profit. You bought him for, I don't know, how much was it again? They bought him, Ty? Anybody?
Yeah.
How much they bought him from River
They
Plate?
literally sent him this summer, 6 months later.
Yeah, they bought him like 18 million or something like that. And then you're gonna make tons of money, even though they have to send, I don't know, 20% to River Plate, but still a lot of money, good profit. Go back to Argentina or Brazil somewhere and get another player, bro. Let's get the job done. It's a win-win situation.
What's the Sporting signing?
But I understand that they are in the Champions League too, so they wanna go
really
as far as they can.
Do you really trust Enzo Fernandez?
What do you say?
I don't know that guy. Do you really trust him? You sure you can fit?
I don't trust anybody. My
Chelsea?
principle now is don't trust anybody. I like what I saw in the World Cup. I like what I saw on compilation videos, but I'm not gonna come here and tell you he's gonna be the next Fabregas. He's gonna be the next. No, this is the Premier League. You have to play on cold Monday in Stoke in the Carabao Cup, and you have to prove us, minus 15 degrees outside. You have to show us. Listen, I'm excited because you're going to have a different kind of profile and no more excuses in the midfield. At least he's going to be better than what we got. That's my excitement. But I'm not going to promise you here to tell you that, he's going to do this and that. No, bro. This is the Premier League. You're gonna have to deal with issues. Wow. So Benfica actually paid 10 million last summer, and they're gonna sell for more than 100 million. Take the money and run. With that kind of money, you can go and buy 2 quality players.
They're gonna lose 20. Is it 20?
Yeah, 20% to River Plate. So even 20% to River Plate, bro, you still
You're gonna
have
get a big profit still, but
you still have a lot of money that you can buy 2 quality players from somewhere, you know. Chelsea, I'm reading. Thank you so much, Mr. Herbert, for your update. It said Chelsea retain an interest on Declan Rice, even if they sign Enzo Fernandez. Listen, Ty, what do you think? What do you think about that? Enzo, you think we can really afford it, like financially, and be in the green, you know, with the financial fair play? Enzo
Yes.
and the Declan Rice?
Yes.
How? Tell us how.
The thing is, this is why we're trying to do this in a certain way, where we pay them a certain amount over a few years, because that way you're not going to be giving them this. You're not going to be giving them 100+ million for him in one go. So you give him, for example, you can give them 40 million. And then you do that over 3 years, and you get to that 120 million eventually. So that way, it's not really over it, where you're overspending, and it becomes an issue, or you just try to get restricted. So you can spend 40 million upfront, and then you pay them over a period of years, and you can go for Declan Rice, whose price tag drops from 100 to 70 million, and you can probably try to make a compromise there, and you can lower it, and you still stay in financial period area. But it's gonna be this year will be the last year of it, and after that
the last year of a financial fair play. You mean?
Of these situations where, remember, they were saying that if clubs were spending, it was because of the pandemic and everything. They're able, so they're allowed to. So I'm saying this is the final year, because they can't use an excuse to say that.
Yeah, I think we can find a loophole. I think we can find a loophole to sign really players here. And if we are fined, just like Manchester City, you pay 10 million to FIFA, and then the problem is gone. We can find a loophole. We have lawyers and intelligent people there that can help, but we have to stay and listen. The way we are going now, probably in the next coming years, we're not gonna have any activity on the market if we get what we want right now. We got Rice, we got Enzo Fernandez, and we got Casadei already in the midfield, and you have Andrew Santos already. Midfielders can play different positions, and we have Lewis Hall, who can also play from the midfield. So we have options. So in the coming years, probably we're not going to spend this kind of money anymore. So it's like, okay, we spend now. You have a great team to develop for years. What do you think about this Declan Rice news, Mr. Dan?
Enzo Fernandez and Declan Rice. So is Enzo Fernandez like a center midfielder, the center defensive?
Yeah, he can pretty much do everything, though. He can sit back or he can advance. He gets a powerful shot on him. The guy is just like a complete thing.
Who can do what?
He can sit back a little bit, or
Who's
he can
that?
advance. Enzo, I'm talking about.
Oh, but he's not that good defensively. That's okay.
Yeah, he can sit back also and pin the ball from. You know, he can play as a deep player maker or whatever it's called. Like from that register.
So he's a Jorginho replacement.
Not exactly, because they are different profile. What I'm trying to say here, basically, he's versatile in every position in that midfield. Whatever role you give him, he's gonna deliver. That's what I mean. Well, according to the research, the so-called research that I've done, and what I watch it, like. And he's not gonna give excuses of, you know, need protection to do this and that, and he's very direct, you know. So
he needs support, though.
you need support, yeah, just like a team. Any team, you need support, you know. Even Aubameyang, even strikers, they're gonna need support.
Lord.
The goalkeeper.
I don't even want to hear about
I am just giving an example. That was just throwing some names there. What I mean is that even a striker, even Erling Haaland, will need support from De Bruyne or somebody else, you know, doing the decoy or something, like as a team. But the problem we have now is like you don't do your job first because you are worried about somebody else. That's the problem. The point I'm trying to make is he can do his job and also protect other people, and people also help him. It's just we are helping each other. But when it's somebody need only to be protected or need help all the time in order to do something, and you're not helping anybody, and you are not exceptional on what you do, that is a problem. Because people like Fabregas, he didn't have, like the pace or whatever. He's just like Jorginho, defensively very weak, no pace, no nothing, and he needed protection and he needed help. But he was so exceptional on what he does, one-dimensional, but so good that you forget about everything else. The problem with Jorginho is difficult to forget because what is he good at? What is he exceptional at? Recycling the ball and recycling in our own edge of the box. It doesn't mean anything. If you pass it quickly, one touch, what that help the team? People waiting for you. People are making runs all the time, and you're gonna slow the game and put and pass backward. He's not exceptional on what he does. That's why the problem is at Chelsea Football Club. Dan, you wanted to say something?
No.
Yeah. No? Okay. All right.
No,
all right.
Not really.
So, people, we are here for the people. You're gonna give me energy to continue or to stop, right? Slowly and surely, we are going, when you want me to go, and probably we still have some 20 to 30 minutes, let's say so. So if you want to jump and join me, Dan, Love Day, and Ty, you can click on the link. There's a link there on top of the chat.
I prefer.
Yeah.
But I prefer Bellingham. You know Bellingham from Dortmund.
Yeah. You prefer Bellingham over Enzo Fernandez.
More than
okay.
No, than Terrace.
Okay.
No,
because
not really though.
Bellingham is too young.
Did you just use your teeth, Dad?
Both of them play different positions.
They are different players, yeah.
Exactly, they can play together. Look at England. Bellingham is more of the advanced player. He's like that box to box.
Yeah. So, Mr. Loveday, if you have to choose between Bellingham and Enzo Fernandez, what is your choice?
I choose Bellingham.
Whoa!
Okay, I respect that.
I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Enzo Fernandez, I don't know him, but I've watched Bellingham in Dortmund, even in national England, so I know Bellingham very well.
Yes, yeah, I don't blame you. I don't know you trust the guy that you know. I don't blame you. That is your opinion.
When Chelsea is about to send, when Chelsea is about to send, that is where I know him before. I don't know if that name is existing in football, Enzo Fernandez, but I know Bellingham very well.
Yeah, you trust the guy that you know. I don't blame you. Even managers, that's why you see like a manager, when they go to another team, they try to sign the players that they worked with previously because they know the guy, So, yeah, that is a fair point. You watched Bellingham more than... Because many of us, let's be honest, even me, I didn't know this guy before the World Cup. I didn't know him.
That's you.
Yeah, that's me. I'm not going to lie. When the World Cup, I was watching every single game and doing watch-along. I was like, wow, this kid is...
Wait,
good.
You were doing watch-alongs?
Huh? Yeah, I was doing watch-alongs.
Huh? I what?
Yeah, I was
really?
here. I
did not see. I was saying I haven't seen you do a stream or watch-along in so long. And you were doing them?
No, that means you didn't put like a notification or something. And
no, I was
also,
checking
YouTube
it. I was checking. No, I have notifications.
YouTube is a mess right now. Like YouTube
That's weird.
It doesn't recommend anymore. Like me myself, like I can go to another account and try to check on myself. Like I don't get even recommendation to my own channels. So YouTube being a mess. Yeah, so it is what it is. So let's continue here. Aubameyang, Oba rolling into Cobham with an Arsenal tattoo. Is got to be the weirdest transfer of all time. Yeah, I heard that he got
he's trying to he's trying to what's the word? He's trying to give us bad luck. I don't remember the term. What is it? He's trying to not curse. I don't know what the word is. He's trying to prevent us from getting close to Arsenal.
Since Enzo Fernandez Enzo Fernandez came to Benfica, he only has one goal.
But he also created a
lot
of
chances. That's why
chances
he's going to spend that amount of money.
No, we're not making the decision based on what he did for Argentina. We've wanted him before that. We've been scouting him before that. It's just that based on his performances in the World Cup, it fuels us to want to get him because we don't really have anybody that offers what he offers. So it's not because what he did for Argentina. The only reason why we have to spend so much for him is because Benfica literally bought him in the summer. So we're going to be buying him out of a long contract. And there's also, I think River Plate have some sell-on clause, looks like. So they have to get some percentage. So it's not because of that. The only reason we have to spend so much for him is because we're breaking his contract that I literally just agreed to. Probably like 6 months ago. My bro.
You know, Chelsea we like to spend big money. Look at what happened by last 2 summers about Lukaku. We should have learned from that.
Yeah, I think we are learning. I think we're not gonna make the same mistakes anymore. Now that we have a team, Vivel is there, Joe Shield. I think from now on we're gonna have a better planning, regardless of who's gonna be in charge, and we're gonna be fine.
Michael Edwards.
Hello. Yeah, do you think?
Oh, Matt is here.
Matt is in the building. Everybody.
You guys. Hey guys.
What's going on?
Big up to everyone. Big up.
Big up.
Man, what are we discussing? I mean, Mason Mount out? Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what I'm hearing by everyone?
Everybody out? Here, nobody likes Mason Mount except me. They've been punching me.
Matt has become famous for that. Mason Mount out.
Mason Mount, get this good. I mean, I just finished another stream with Hanno, Couch Corner, big up Tim. Obviously, I saw Orgs live yesterday before I started my stream. Big up to Orgs. Always a pleasure to be on here. But I mean, the question is today as well. You know, do we give Potter that time? Is Potter the trust the process everyone been saying? And I'll come in and I'll say right now, trust the process. I need to trust the process when I see a process of these players leaving. And I don't know if you guys agree, but I think we need to start turning over these players. I think Jorginho is a great start to start getting rid of someone like Jorginho, but then to sign contract extension. I mean, yeah, because he's getting old. I mean, the guy's an absolutely fantastic player for us. But I think great player. But how do we look at sell Jorginho, but then we keep Kante? That's a concern for me. I don't know about you guys, but I would sell Kante as well. But Orgs, are you Kante in or out?
I am Kante in, and I will tell you why. I think after the surgery, he's gonna be good because he been living under a lot of pain, injection, and we forced him to play the Europa League final. He won the Europa League final for us, Champions League, for everything he has done. If he's fit, he's gonna give us something. I still believe that he's gonna, this is the first time, like in a long time, like he had a proper treatment, surgery, rest. And because he's willing to take a salary cut because he's on top there, like 290k a week is a lot of money. If he cut the price and he wanna stay, and he's not gonna be like, okay, I wanna play every single game or have a good attitude or bad attitude, or show the attitude, or I wanna play. I think he's gonna understand that he's gonna be a squad player, a luxury player when we need him. Against City in the final of the Champions League, we want to close the shop, bring Kante on just like John Obi Mikel, close the shop, destroy everybody else, win the cup. That is my opinion. But it's not like he's going to be number one all the time if we have this Enzo Fernandez guy. and we have whoever we're gonna have in the midfield, and N'Golo Kante need to understand that he's gonna be on the bench, a luxury player. He's gonna come when we really need him. That is my reason. What do you think, Mr. Dan and Ty? Kante in or Kante out?
And I'm Kante in, but we need to find a replacement for him.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. I think Kante. See, the thing is, always, yeah, we can hype up the player as much as we want. He's done this. He scored against this. Blah blah. But my thing is he going to be physically fit for somewhat of a consistent amount of games? If he comes back, and we've given him an extended contract, and he can barely play 3-4 games, that's a concern for me. So I think, yeah, okay, his contract ends in June. We've got 28 days to sell him. If he comes back and he plays consistently for maybe a month or two, yeah, we can maybe decide to keep him. But I don't know if I'm willing to take that risk. I'm willing maybe to go buy someone else, get them in, develop them. But again, Kante stays, don't care. The main priority is to get rid of that attack. Mason Mount, Kai Havertz, and just get them out, because they're the real problem, I think. And I think Kante, yeah, you can stay for a couple more months, whatever, but the real problem is about attack. And for me, because I can't be Potter out, because I was never Potter in the first place. So for me to say I'm Potter in, Potter needs to show to me that this is a process. Reece James needs to get surgery. I need Mason Mount gone. I need Havertz gone. I need these players gone, so we can develop new players. Because I'll be honest, these players are finished. They're done. Havertz is done. Mason Mount's not going to progress anymore. Ashby's not going to progress anymore. Sell them. Use our academy. Go buy these young guys so we can develop. Because
what if like Hutchison or Chukwuemeka, we use them and we lose games? Are you gonna be mad, or are you gonna trust the process?
No, because then if Chukwuemeka starts ahead of Mason Mount gets sold, and Chukwuemeka doesn't play one good game, I will understand, because we're in a process. So if Reece James gets surgery, Mason Mount leaves, Havertz leaves, and we start all these other guys, so same February, March when the window's closed, I'll understand. I said if we finish 10th this season, but Mason Mount is gone, Havertz is gone, Loftus-Cheek, Gallagher, Mendy, Aspie, and Reece James has surgery, I will understand, because that's where we're in the process. To be in a process, you knock down a house and rebuild it. However, we're already buying new furniture for a house that we don't even have. So we're already buying these players. Yeah, that's great, but we still have the old problems here. We have the old furniture here. You're buying new furniture. Yeah, we have this old furniture here that we need to get rid of before we can use this new one.
Yeah, I'm with you on when it comes to Reece James, because I think the treatment is not working. He need a proper surgery, proper rest, and then come back probably for pre-season next year. Yeah, this year already. Wow, we are 2023. What's going on with me? Yeah. So yeah, I agree. He need a surgery, because I think it's gonna keep happening. Just give him a proper, treatment and bring him fresh. So what is your solution if Reece James got a surgery now? Should we go for somebody to compete with him, or somebody temporarily?
I think
you see the difference, because somebody yesterday told me the problem at Chelsea is we already have people, untouchable people in certain position. We just think, okay, this is Reece James and then somebody to deputize or help. But if we go for somebody who is almost the same level as Reece James, that is creating competition. What is your opinion on that?
I said this. I think at the moment we're in this window where I think the best thing to do is just get someone cheap. I think we had that Pedro Puros.
Yeah,
Kyle Walker.
Yeah. I saw some of his clips. He looks good. Yeah,
just someone who can play in that position. If we want to go big, go Hakimi. But I personally don't think we need to.
Go to Hakimi? What do you mean?
Go for someone. If we want to go big, go for someone like Hakimi, where he's
not good defensively, bro. You know that I do every single watch along for PSG. He's not good defensively. His guy can go offensively.
For is maybe go for someone who matches Reece James' level, who is expensive. But for me, I'd rather go for someone like a Walker Peters, like a Pedro Puros, or that guy from Lyon, who can just fill in for while Reece James is gone for that surgery. Because as I said, personally, I think maybe because he's young, that surgery can get him back to his full ability. So I'm willing, as I said, to take 6 months off. That's why January we should be signing a right wing back like Walker Peters to come in, consistently play for us for 6-7 months, and when Reece James comes back, he's going to be a substitute play for him. He plays the FA Cup, so Reece James can play the big games. Because unfortunately, I think that's how it's going to work now.
Yeah.
So I don't think Reece James can consistently play game on.
Agree. Somebody in the chat said that Aubameyang should go. Love Day, do you think that Aubameyang should go and Mount should go? What is gonna be if you are in charge right now? Who is gonna be at the door, like this window, or let's say summer window? You have to get some people out. Let hear your top 5 or top whatever. Yeah.
For me, I prefer Mount to stay. Mount is a good player. Yes.
Okay.
Aubameyang
so who is
can
going?
go.
Who are you gonna sack?
Aubameyang can go.
Aubameyang, okay. Jorginho to stay.
Yeah. Jorginho can go.
Jorginho and Aspi.
Jorginho
Do you like Aspi?
Aubameyang can go. Aspilicueta. Now you see that Rege, he has injury. He can stay because of the Rangers.
Okay. Yeah.
Because of Rangers injury, he can stay. When
but
Rangers
he's not
fit,
doing that
for
much.
example,
though,
maybe Rangers is fully fit.
Reece James is injured,
but nobody can play in that position right now.
That's why the manager
There's
needs to
nobody
think.
that can play in that position
That's
right
why
now.
the manager need to think outside the box sometimes, right? If Aspi is not doing good, you can try
even Graham Potter. He doesn't trust
Listen,
Hall.
We've seen us play Aspilicueta from the wrong position and did good. I think if we try some other people from that position like Hall or somebody, just give it a try and see how it goes. Don't say that.
He doesn't trust Hall.
That's why I'm saying that I'm trying to tell you that you never know until you try, because you said who's gonna play there because we don't have anybody. That's why you can change somebody a position and he does good for a certain period of time, or even for a long period of time. Olamide, you are in the house.
Yes.
What do you have to say? Good afternoon,
brother,
good night, or
good
whatever.
afternoon, everybody.
Yes, sir. What is your agenda this morning? Porter out, right? Yesterday he was like, Porter out! Get him out now! Get him out! So what is your agenda this morning?
you know. I didn't stand on. Maybe I say you like I said yesterday. I said it won't be nice. Maybe they sign player for a coach and now they sacked him. He hasn't started using the players and now it's been sacked.
No, the signing we are making now is different because we have a committee. We have a group of people. Directors, scouting, so whoever, they don't care really about the manager. It's not all the choices are the manager's choices. No, this time they are building a team for Chelsea, and whoever is going to be in charge need to work with the players that we have, or if they're going to bring the profile of manager that can work with the players that we have. So we're going to finally have like an identity for Chelsea Football Club,
Okay. Then if that is the idea, then I think I will support the Potter out, because Graham Potter is not the kind of coach that I really love to see in that sideline. I don't want someone like him because he's very... Oh, come on. Potter is not the kind of coach that I would like to see in Chelsea. So if they can get someone better, or Thomas Tuchel should come back, will be better.
Okay. I respect your opinion. I just think that Thomas Tuchel is going to get a great job somewhere else. Bayern Munich might sack somebody. Ancelotti might leave. Barcelona might sack some Xavi or whatever. Juventus, he's gonna get a great job somewhere, but I think for ego reason, I don't think those billionaires are gonna say, "Oh, we made a decision." They admit that, they made a mistake. I'm a billionaire, I sack you. You know what I mean? It's not gonna happen now. Probably in the future, like Abramovic kind of put his pride away by getting Mourinho back, but I don't think those billionaires are gonna, accept. Oh, we made a mistake, and then we go back to Thomas Tuchel right now. But yeah, I got your point. Any breaking?
You know, in football, anything can happen. So they can't. We don't know what, because he's the next available coach for us right now. Because if this former Barcelona coach, I don't really like him at all. To me,
Enrique,
I'm not the one who
Luis Enrique, you're talking about. Yeah, many Chelsea fans want Enrique to take. Okay, Matt. Let's say let's say Porra is sacked right now. Thomas Tuchel, I don't think American billionaire are gonna put. No, I don't think so. Who is your choice?
Luis Enrique. And the thing is, if I said to you all that breaking news, Potter gets sacked tomorrow, would you be upset if Potter gets sacked tomorrow?
Me? No. I don't get upset anymore. Because I've seen everything, bro. I'm older than you. I'm a very old man here. I've seen everything. I went through everything, bro. I'm telling you right now, like, I don't care anymore. You sack somebody today. I might feel bad about somebody for a short period of time. But
will you think Chelsea will progress with a new manager in?
For now, I don't know. We are confused. We don't know where we're going. It's just confusing. There is no guarantee that the new guy is gonna just bring some, magic solution somewhere, and like boom, everything is fixed. I think the process, we're gonna go, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, stuff like that. It's a process. I understand it. I'm not just sure about Graham Potter's decision making. I hate his decision making. I don't know why he's doing what he's doing, but I'm not gonna come here and say he's out because I'm not sure that the guy who is coming is gonna be better. So because what you have to understand is somebody like Luis Enrique, he's a winner. He's a manager who is coming to win, and he's gonna demand his own players. He's not like a coach to develop somebody. He's not there to develop. He's there to win. Okay, he's there to impose himself, use his charisma, his experience, win. But building a team is different than just win. I hope that.
Okay. Potter can build a team and we can finish.
Yeah, we can finish. Let's give him 1 year then. Let him win.
I'm willing to give Potter. I said I'm willing to give Potter time. I'm willing to give Potter time. I said I'm not judging Potter on his results. Mm-hmm. I'm going to judge Potter on how he reacts to his results. Does he react to a 0-0 loss and still start the same players and not sign anyone?
I agree with you. If he does that, completely agree with you.
I want him gone, but I see Enrique as a winner. Now I'm not going to sit and say I want Enrique, I need him here, blah blah. Mm-hmm. If Potter gets sacked, Enrique will be the best bet. But I don't think sacking the manager is the best solution right now. The best solution is to go game by game and is to take action game by game. See, is this good? Because the most important thing is our team is shit, and our team needs to get sold. It needs to get replaced. We need a new, fresh team in here because these guys have been here. Loftus-Cheek's been here for nearly a decade. Come on, Loftus-Cheek, this guy has been here for a decade since
the brother been injured, bro.
I'm saying he's just finished.
Show some sympathy here. Show some sympathy to a brother who been injured for 2 years or whatever.
That's the thing. He's just too injury prone. He's not good enough, and I think.
But he's not playing at the moment, though. He's not playing at the moment.
But he's still in the squad. And exactly, he got injured over nothing. But more important players, Havertz needs to go. The guy's done. That's finished. We need to get someone who can replace him, consistently play for final, get another striker. Turan. Someone just hit someone else because these guys aren't good enough, unfortunately. But
okay,
we'll see what happens.
So we have Joseph from Johannesburg. So we have a lot of people from the south. Somebody is from Melbourne, and another one is from Johannesburg. Joseph, what do you have to say? Joseph, hello, Mr. Joe. Joe.
I think he's having network issues.
Yeah, he's having some network. Please don't drive. Please, I see you in the car. When you park, you're gonna find me here. I will give you time you need. Safety, life first, my brother. Don't put your life at risk to watch me. Please drive safely.
Chelsea fans' life matters.
Yeah. Don't drive and watch me. When you park, you can call me, my brother. I will give you as much time as you need. Somebody here, I think he's a troll. He's telling me that we need Adama Traore to replace Reece James. Mr. Makoka or Machoka.
And that's the one where
Adama Traore to Chelsea. What do you think about it? He's going to be a free agent very soon. What do you think about Adama Traore?
It will better that we should go for someone who is like naturally wing back position, not someone to be converted
at least,
to play
at least Adama Traore won't be bullied the way Chelsea players been bullied lately. Adama Traore is gonna just push you over, you know.
Adama Traore is an attacker, is not a defender, so that is the difference.
No, he plays also as a wing back, and people are afraid of him because he put a lot of baby oil in his arms, so you can't really like put him down because it's just slippery, and he can run, but the end product is not there, man.
You can't shoot, yeah, you can't shoot. That's the one right wing back I will not take. I'll take anyone but him.
Anyone but Adama Traore.
Anyone. Oh, you know, put Mount right wing back over Adama Traore. That guy's the only player I won't take.
Okay, Matt, what do you think about Ziyech and Pulisic?
See, Pulisic for me is a guy who I would put on the pitch for 1 month straight and consistently play him. Play shit, good, don't care how he plays. Play him consistently. Now, Ziyech, I might do the same, but I think he's a bit too old. So I think Ziyech, I will sell. Pulisic, I want to see him consistently play. Mount had 4 years of that, and he didn't turn up. So why don't we give that same shot to Pulisic, someone who deserves it? Because the only run he had was in lockdown. Lockdown Pulisic, 2 years ago now. 3 years ago nearly. So I think play him consistently for Benoit.
Yeah, Hakim Ziyech, I understand that. And also, if we can make a deal, me right now, I don't care even about Pulisic. If I want him to enjoy his football. If you're not going to play him and let him go, and this is the last chance for probably to get something out of him. So if Milan want him and Hakim Ziyech, why can't we get Leao? Do you really rate Leao?
No,
Matt?
Not really. No, not really a big fan of Leao. I don't,
really?
If he comes, I don't mind
it,
but I wouldn't go spend big money for him. Yeah, well, Declan Rice is Mason Mount's fan. I don't want him. Don't want anything to do with Declan Rice. But I wouldn't mind Leao. Like, he's a good player.
Who?
But I wouldn't mind him.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he's a solution. I don't know. It's just too big a risk. Going for someone like Enzo as well. Great player, just such a big risk. Is he the right player? I don't know. Is he the right player?
Yeah, he need to show us though. Yeah,
Because-
I have the same cautious approach like you right now because, you know, it's too much going on now. If you spend that kind of money, people expect you to hit the ground running. And we've seen in the last years, you know, Lukaku, anybody, but, you know, Werner.
He should. That's the thing. He needs to come in and have 100%. See, the thing is, we've had players who have good talent, but we haven't executed it properly. Havertz, great talent, we didn't execute it. Ziyech, we didn't execute it. Right? So, is Potter 100% sure he can execute Enzo Fernandez? Execute Enzo Fernandez prospect, ability. Can he execute his football ability? Because I don't want him here for them to get sold next summer on loan. That's the biggest risk. I want a transfer to work out. That's all I'm asking for, man. Just work out.
Okay, so we have some breaking news. Probably it's gonna, some people wanna know. Silvinho. I don't know if anybody remember him because he played for Barcelona and he was the coach at Lyon for a short period of time. He's the national team of Albania at the moment. And Pablo Zabaleta is going to be his assistant over there. So he's going to be coaching, managing Armando Broja when he comes back from that bad injury. So
when he comes back, yeah. That's the thing, when he comes back. And that's another player I think his career is done.
It's over. I think it's over. I mean, I'm not going to say over, but yeah, ACL injuries, I'm very afraid. ACL injuries, Achilles injuries are like kind of career-ending injuries. If I look at Kalim Hassan-Odoi, Achilles, you look at Kurt Zuma, he never came back, the Kurt Zuma that we signed from Saint-Etienne. Like, he became just, old school kind of. He didn't really develop to the level because of ACL injuries. And then if you look at who else got the ACL injury at Chelsea, like Van Hinkel, Marco Van Hinkel.
Loftus-Cheek got it.
Huh?
Chilwell got it in recent players. Chilwell got it. Loftus-Cheek got it. These players got it, and I've seen that no one has developed from there.
Yeah.
And Broja, unfortunately, don't think he'll come back. I hope he does, but that's why he signs for Fana, because we don't want to take that risk. But for Broja's the last of our worries. Our worries is getting rid of Kai Havertz. That's our main worry. Get rid of him and get another striker to replace him.
It's sad to see a young man career like that, man. I agree. When somebody got the ACL injury, I kind of, it's 50-50. 50-50. Ty is back, and Dan, the man, is back. Peeps, talk to me. Do you have any breaking news for us?
Nope.
Okay, so let's read something from Fabrizio Romano here. He's talking about Memphis Depay. I don't want Memphis Depay or any other player to leave in January. I think it's going to be a quiet window for us. So they want to keep Memphis Depay. So there is no bid from Newcastle or Manchester United. Memphis is going to stay at Barcelona. And I heard that Moukoko, that young man, he wanna go to Barcelona. What's wrong with Barcelona? They want him to wait until summer so he can come on free, and they are asking him to make some effort financially. What's wrong? Barcelona gives you less money. Chelsea are gonna offer you good money, and you come and you're gonna be probably number one striker at Chelsea. Matt, do you really rate that kid Moukoko?
Never even heard of him. I don't know who you're talking about. Moukoko. Who is that?
Youssoufa Moukoko from Dortmund. What do you think?
Who?
Moukoko.
Wait, how you spell his name?
Youssef. Oh, you never know. We were linked with that kid after. Youssoufa.
Youssoufa Moukoko. Yeah.
Have you heard of him?
The kid. I heard his name coming on Twitter the last couple of weeks before we signed for Fana. But I've never seen him play. Don't know how he plays. I think he started Dortmund when he was like 16 or something. That was like wonder striker, blah blah blah. But I have no idea how he plays. But he wants to join Barcelona. Is that the thing?
Yeah, Barcelona. It looks like he's gonna choose Barcelona over Chelsea, and we missed out on Hendrick, and then we went for Moukoko, and it looks like
Hendrick was a big miss. But we got Santos. I guess Santos is not bad, but Hendrick was a massive miss. I think Hendrick definitely was a player who I think really would have fit this team. But now,
we had to wait for 2 years, bro. We had to wait for 2 years. We need people now.
Yeah, but we won't. Again, I don't mind that obviously because of the money. How much did they pay? 80 mil for him or something? Man, that's just. But we got Andre Santos, I guess, as a replacement for a minute. But yeah, I agree. When he plays now, go get those players. Go get them, please. We need a right wing back first. Go get Reece, Walker Peters, and then we can focus maybe on our mid a bit more because I don't want to see Declan Rice. Sorry, no.
Oh,
Declan Rice is coming.
You don't like him.
Well, remember we had the chat like 2 years ago, I think, nearly last year. Where I said I don't want no.
You don't want a buddy with a Mason Mount thing.
Oh, Mason Mount's bestie. Nah. Declan Rice is a detriment to our football club. Like when you get Mason Mount and you see what he's done to us, why would you get his best friend? Like they're not getting that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Dan, the man. Have you heard of Moukoko? What do you think about the kid?
That's the person from Dortmund, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a few clips of him though.
He looks good though.
Yeah.
And he's gonna
But
test.
I feel the same issue that we had with some young players that came from Germany might happen again, where he's not used to the Premier League, or we'll say
Oh,
he needs
so
more
you have
experience or something like
flashback
that.
of Werner and also Kai, but we got Nkunku, so you have to expect us to,
Oh, when's Nkunku gonna be announced? Or we still haven't signed
I
him
don't know
officially?
yet. He's still injured.
Oh, but we've already signed him and everything.
Yeah. You know that he didn't go to the World Cup because of that injury. I think he got a surgery or something like that. So, Love Day, what do you think about Moukoko? And if you have something to say, because I'm going to conclude this show slowly and surely. And yeah.
Is it Youssoufa Moukoko?
Youssoufa
Good
Moukoko.
player. He's a good player.
Would you like to see him at Chelsea?
Yeah, he's a good player. Yeah, I would like to see him.
All right. What is your last word, my
Well,
brother, for the
but
show?
I believe we should be patient, because everything will be okay in Chelsea. We just are patient. We Chelsea fans, we don't have patience. That's the thing. We should be patient. Everything will be okay. We should give Potter some time.
Okay, so
That's
people,
what I
don't
want to
forget
say.
to like, subscribe to the channel. Help
Thank you
me
very
get
much.
help me get to 100 likes before I leave. The brother been here for hours. If you wanna bless me, just one like. Let's get to 100 likes before I leave. Yeah, double check, because we are many of us right now watching and they're not liking. And Ty put his link there, only 22 away from 700. If you're gonna go there and subscribe to Ty Talks CFC. And yeah, who else got some news here to give us? Ty, do you have any breaking news? If you don't have any breaking news, you say goodbye and you conclude the show. And I'm gonna finish with Dan at the end. Ty, are you still there?
Yes.
Yes. Do you have anything for us this morning? Your
it's just-
New
it's
Year
just
New Year
what you call it.
resolution, whatever, for Chelsea,
Enzo
of
weight.
course. Huh?
It's the Enzo weight.
Enzo, okay. Enzo Hive
Yeah, that's the
again.
only thing.
You were a Mendy Hive. Okay, that's it. We can't hear you properly. I think you have some microphone issue. Go subscribe to Ty Talks. The link is there in the chat, people. And let's go help our brother Dan, the man. Tell us, brother.
Yeah.
Say goodbye to people and give your New Year resolutions. What Chelsea should buy right now.
Okay. Well, you guys should like and subscribe to our channel and
Thank you.
comment in the call if you have the time to.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much.
And also, my New Year's resolution is to train hard and actually find a way to play for Chelsea.
Thank you so much. Keep walking, brother. For people who don't know, Dan is here in the US and he's a bowler. Dan is my own brother here. One day I will be his agent, people. Thank you so much for helping Mr. Dan. And I'm going to go and read some more comment here before I leave while I'm waiting for 100 likes. You know what I mean? I'm waiting for you to punch that like button, man. Let's do it. Let's destroy that button. Doesn't cost us anything, my friend. Okay, so Mr. Nathan say that Rafael Leao, let me put it big because I can't really see on my screen. Okay, so I can see now. Chelsea is so poor at the moment. With the likes of Sterling, players like he's playing like he's 33 years old. We need players with fighting spirit, physicality, skill, and sense of responsibility. That is Chelsea. Yeah, good point. Because many players on that pitch, they play like like they don't want to be there. There is no energy. There is no fight. There is no responsibility. Nobody is asking them. You have to be you need somebody that you report to. You're afraid of. If I don't do my job, I'll be in trouble. So the manager need to improve. We already read this about the Chelsea and Benfica Haalnd talks and all that. It's becoming a little bit of boring, repeating the same thing over and over again. Mr. Badiashile had his medical yesterday, so we're still waiting for when he's gonna be presented to the world. And nothing really special here. Enzo Fernandez is back in training after getting missing for a few days. Now, he's back in training. Let's read a little bit more from Ben Jacobs here. Chelsea have entered into direct talks. All that we know. Look at Cristiano Ronaldo having his medical. He always likes to show his abs. Medical is done in... Wow. Al Nassr. Many people are watching them right now because of Cristiano Ronaldo. A lot of followers. So this is the thread here from Ben Jacobs. Advanced talks continues between Chelsea and Benfica. For Enzo Fernandez, still told nothing agreed as of Monday evening, insisting on preferable payment terms and waiting for Benfica feedback. Very important at this price that Chelsea get beneficial payment terms, because we pay even more than the release clause, so they have to understand and accept payment for the financial fair play. So the next 48 hours are gonna be very crucial, basically, for this Enzo Fernandez situation. Lead confirmed Max Warber has signed until 2027. Austria defenders played under Jesse March at Salzburg. Okay. Wow. Yeah, Jesse March is getting all the players that he worked with in the previous clubs. What else, people? We have Mr. Simon Phillips. No, nothing new here. Same old boring stuff, because we know pretty much everything. Let me check on Chelsea Football Club. If they announced somebody there before we leave. Okay, walking. All the youngsters. Look at all the youngsters in the academy, working very hard to prepare for Manchester City on Thursday. I've already made a video about the game against Manchester City. People, if you haven't watched, please do. My kind of preview, or preview before the preview. Yeah, so Thursday, January 5th, we're gonna play Manchester City at Stamford Bridge. Lord have mercy, we have to start praying, because without God's help, we might really lose this game badly. Recovering. recovering session here from Chelsea players. Christian Pulisic, hopefully they can give him another game. Mason Mount, Jorginho Frello, and Mr. Thiago Silva. So nothing special really besides recovering and training session to get ready for Manchester City. So here we have Aspilicueta sending a message. He said, we need everybody to stick together, to work hard, to improve, be humble, analyze ourselves to win point. Yeah, you have to be humble and ask yourself some serious questions. Starting by yourself is not going to be a good thing for you to just like quit or something, because we're not getting anything, you know. So before you lose respect from fans, probably Chelsea made a mistake by giving him 3 more years. But listen, it's not his fault. If you give me 3-year contract, you double my salary, I'm going to sign. I'm going to sign. So don't blame Aspilicueta, blame people who are putting him there and people who gave him a new contract, you know. Okay, plug. Let me plug myself a little quick here. This is my page here on social media, Twitter, Instagram. If you want to follow your brother, he always follows people back. Always, no egos, no nothing. Go there, let's grow the community. This is my page here, Green Turf YouTube channel. Another YouTube channel called Green Turf there. We talked a lot about Chelsea, but in this channel here, GFC is about football in general, regardless. So, made a few videos already about the Manchester City game and how Erling Haalnd is gonna score hat-trick and all that. So go watch that video on the Green Turf YouTube channel. Yeah, let's follow each other and grow this community. I don't really like to ask, but in this business, when you don't ask people to do something, they don't do anything, you know. And I'm gonna really ask for your favor to help me get 100 likes before I leave. Double check if you haven't liked this stream. Do it. It doesn't cost you anything, just one click. Bam, done. You know what I mean? So let's do it, my brothers and sisters. Let's do it. Let's get the job done. I am leaving very, very soon, unless if I have more questions, I can stay here for a little bit. So no breaking news, nothing. We're still just waiting for the here we go from Fabrizio or from somebody else. Enzo Fernandez, Memphis Depay, Aaron Ramsey has been recalled by Aston Villa following his loan spell to Norwich. Oh, okay. This is another Aaron Ramsey, not the one that used to play for Arsenal. Kevin Trump will not be Manuel Neuer's replacement. Yeah, we all know that. We already talked about this. So no more breaking news. Your score predictions before I leave. Score predictions for the game between Chelsea and the almighty Manchester not United, City. The noisy neighbors. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is here. Okay, let me read a few more questions before I leave. And we are like 10 likes away from my goal today. Let's get it done, bro. I'm still here for a few minutes before I can get 100 likes. Let's do it, please. Let's get it done. Okay, let me read some comment. Nathan said that Chelsea is so poor at the moment. With the like of Sterling, I already read that one. I want Leao at Chelsea Football Club. I want Leao too. The question is, he's gonna cost a lot of money, and I don't think we're gonna spend 120 million on Enzo Fernandez and 100 million on Leao and 70 million on Rice. It's going to be a disaster for Chelsea. I don't know if we can afford it. With Chelsea injury players, Manchester City advantage. I don't think advantage is gonna be to Chelsea even if we had a full team right now. Okay, Manchester City are far better than us, but you never know what's gonna happen in a game of football. Anything can happen. A red card, a penalty. On your good day, Pulisic can score, dribble past everybody. Anything can still happen. So there is hope. As he said, 13-0 to Manchester City. A little bit scrappy. Jack Grealish will score. Yeah, you know those players who are not doing good in their teams, they always score against Chelsea. Serge Aurier of all the people. Serge Aurier scoring against Chelsea Football Club. How embarrassing is that? Serge Aurier scoring a volley against Chelsea. Yeah. So when a player is not doing good against Chelsea, they get their mojo back and they start scoring. So few more questions where I'm waiting for 100 likes. We are almost there, my friends. Let's go. Let's keep on pushing that like button. Let's get to 100 likes before I leave. We are 10 away, or less than 10. Yeah, you see? Many people are clicking now. You have to remind people. You have to talk to people. Let's get to 100. Some other people are disliking. If you click twice, you dislike, because I can see going up and down. You think when you click the second time, you dislike actually. So click one time and let's get to 100. It's going like up and down because people are clicking like twice. Lucky Side said that Manchester City to win 2-1. Aziz, it's not 13-0 anymore, it's 7. Okay. I am going to leave very soon. Yeah, only 8 likes to go, people. Let's get there. 100 likes. 1 second. I've been here for 3 hours, to be honest. And I was up 1 hour before that at 3 o'clock just so I can prepare all this. So, your brother is doing a lot of sacrifices for the community. The telephone is always there, open anytime. For everybody to call. You don't have to pay any money. You just have to come here, have your say. This is a dream, though. We're not gonna crush them. We might beat them if we are lucky and God of football are with Chelsea, but we have to pray a lot. Maybe if you use the young full combination, it gives us required energy. Yeah, we have to combine experienced players with youngsters. I agree with you. And midfield need to be packed with people with a lot of energy, you know. Not like Jorginho in the midfield. And he need to pace, you know. He need to face people like De Bruyne or Rodri and people like that, you know. Or Gundogan. Everybody is gonna just bully Jorginho Frello. Come on, peeps. Almost there. Some likes. Some likes before I leave. Anyways. If you have no question, and then I'm gonna have to say goodbye right now. Lucky Sight. Nice to see you, brother. My brother. Mr. Cash said that the players we have can't play Porter ball. They are not serious. Well, you can blame Porter ball, or you can blame players, but you also have to blame Porter, because if the players can't play your system, you have to change because you have options. Okay, you have Chukwuemeka on the bench, you have Hall, you have Hutchison. You have Hakim Ziyech from the bench. You have Chaluba from the bench. If other players are not performing, you have to make changes. So everybody to blame in this one. And he need to show some authority. If you don't perform, you are out. But he's so soft. Every press conference is going to come out and say, listen, my players gave everything on the pitch, and, we don't deserve to win. It was going to be unfair if we get 3 points, stuff like that. Show some character and some winning mentality, This is football. This is a man game here we're talking about. Okay, people, so I've been begging for 100 likes. I think it's not going to happen because some people are very stingy. They think that if they give you a like, they're going to buy you a house. Instead of being generous New Year, if you don't bless people, you're not going to get blessed. But listen, man, we do this for free. It's not an obligation, but how it works on YouTube. It's about algorithm. When you like, YouTube think that they can recommend you to more people. That's what I want. So we can grow the community, we can be together, we can build a strong family. That's it. No money involved here. We don't make money here. So it's just all this for free. Free for everybody. So it is what it is, people. Thank you everybody who liked. Thank you for people who disliked. It's your choice. And I'll see you next time. Probably today, if we have a breaking news. Let's say Enzo Fernandez, here we go to Chelsea. We're going to jump right in. Even if I'm at work, I'm going to just skip work and go live and celebrate with my brothers and sisters. Or if Badiashile or something really special happened today, we're going to go live. But if it's not, and then we're going to be there tomorrow morning. Put your notification on. Save some data so you can call us and have your voice heard and all the good stuff. Don't forget to like, subscribe on your way out, and also watch some other videos, because I make also normal videos for every team, not only Chelsea, Manchester United, Arsenal, Tottenham, all the, Barcelona, PSG, Messi, Ronaldo. I make regular videos plus live streams. So you have to put your notification on. And if you don't get any notification from my channels, something is wrong, because YouTube is not recommending people anymore. It's algorithm. So you have to check manually and see, oh, this guy didn't post something today. Because believe me, every single day, if God keep me healthy, I try to post at least a couple of videos in both of my channels, the Green Turf channel and also this GFC channel. God bless you, and I will see you if we have an emergency to report, a here we go or something, or I will see you tomorrow morning for another great show. God bless you. Think outside the box, and I will see you next time.